Wing foiling, you are up above the water. It's like you're flying. I love it. It's beautiful. I could get up to a kneeling position, which is where you start. You have to get up on your feet by doing a squat from kneeling. So that's where the pain was. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I was afraid to try new things. I wasn't sure about when I would fall, if it would get worse. I really didn't feel the confidence that I wanted. I met Mike Staebler around November of last year, right here.
I'm a wing foiler, which is a sport that's come into being in the last couple of years. I was at Fogland Beach, which is over in Tiverton. One of my friends was talking to Jen.
And I had been somewhat complaining about, I can't get up on my board. It's this hip.
He said, well, Mike's an orthopedist. Why don't you go see him? And I could immediately tell just by the way she was walking that something was wrong with her hip. And we got to talking on the beach that I'm having a real hard time getting up on the board. And when I walk the board to the water, it really hurts and I have no endurance. And I said, yeah, it sounds like you might have arthritis in your hip. Why don't you come on into the office and we'll get some pictures and we'll see.
I didn't go right away. I kept foiling all through the winter, and then I went to New Zealand. We were going to do a hike with some friends that would have been no problem. I could not do the hike. And that was when I made the decision. As soon as we got home, I called Dr. Staebler.
Hey Jen, how are you? Got the x-ray and sure enough, it was bone-on-bone arthritis. I said, well, you could try some physical therapy, you can try injections, or ultimately, when those things fail, we talk about joint replacement.
We did try some cortisone. I didn't want to mask it, and I talked to Mike about that. I said, so the cortisone's not healing it, right? No, it's just making it feel better. I
said to her, I think this is the best way to get you back to doing this sport that we both love.
Okay, yeah, I want the rest of my life to be pain-free. I don't want to do this forever. So
we went ahead with the surgery and she did great.
When I woke up, even though I had anesthesia, I knew that there was no pain there. And it was the most wonderful feeling. I was so appreciative of the Newport Hospital staff in the operating room. They were just wonderful. Everyone was great.
At Newport Hospital, we've just been accredited as a total joint center of excellence. So we can do everything at that hospital as well as anywhere else in the state and the region.
August, he said, this is tentative, but I think I might let you go out. And I was over the moon. I was just so excited. I couldn't believe it. And when I first went out, I was very conservative. Slowly, every day, I got more and more confident. I think more about my age and my fitness as a 65-year-old woman. I don't think at all about the hip. Not at all. I don't feel it.
I am very active and I love the water, whether it's surfing or windsurfing or this wing foiling. It's so important to me and my mental health, and so I can empathize with those patients who are really suffering with pain and want to get back out there.
I knew exactly what I did and liked to do and what I wanted to get back to doing. That was really important for me.
It's a great inspiration. At her age, being out and doing what she's doing, people are doing so many more things now later in life. Several of my friends who are foilers, 3 or 4 of them are in their late 60s, a couple of them in their early 70s, and they're out there ripping. There's no stopping them. So to be able to get someone back out and doing those things at that age, we can do it now. We have the technology, we have the ability to get them back healthy and active.
Quality of life is more important almost than anything. I would never choose to just not live my life, doing the things that I love. And I was ecstatic when I woke up and I didn't feel it anymore because it was painful. It was done. I'm not going to feel the pain anymore. Thank you so much.